let's begin. So, once again, hello everybody. We are very happy to have you here at this info session. My name is Simona. I'm from Silo. This is one of the companies who is working on this uh, Biotech Venture Pathway project. Once again, we are very grateful for your time and joining the session. It's very important for us. And yeah, the goal of the session is actually to encourage you to enroll into this program because we are sure that this is a great opportunity for you to gain new skills, very important skills and knowledge. And also for those of you who are already enrolled into this program, just to tell you a bit more about how we will organize the whole project, what you will learn during the whole project, what will be the next steps. So I will quickly go through the agenda of the meeting of today. So we will start with Maria Jose Miranda Martel, who is the coordinator of the whole project, and she will give you a welcome, and also she will tell you more about the importance of biotech. Then my colleague from Silo, Ana Belén González, will go a bit more into detail about the program, about what you will gain during this program, about what kind of topics you will tackle during the whole program. Finally, my colleague Rodrigo, he will give you some more practical information about what will be the next steps, what platform we will be using for this project and all of that. And then at the end of the session, we have 10-15 minutes left for your questions and answers. We hope that we will be able to answer most of your doubts during this presentation. But in case you have any kind of question, doubt, just post it on the chat and we will try to tackle it at the end of the session. One more thing, this session is being recorded, so those of you who don't feel comfortable, please just keep your camera off. It's completely fine. And yeah, so I will give the turn to Maria Jose Miranda Martel, who is the coordinator of this project, and she's also director of knowledge transfer and business relationship in la Universidad de Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. So, Maria Jose, the floor is yours.
Oh, thank you very much, Simona. Good afternoon to you all, and thank you to be this afternoon with us. So thank you for your interest and for your participation today. So today we presented this initiative. This initiative is enrolled in a European project, Biotech Venture Pathway, that has a simple goal: help the university talent turn knowledge into real-world solutions with impact in health, food, and environment. So the biotech sector. So who is behind this initiative? So Biotech Venture Pathway is an European initiative, as I said ago. So it's a multi-phase program that's helped students and higher education staff to innovate and scale and set up their companies. So it's like to go to the idea to the real world. So in this slide, we can see also the universities that participate in this program: the University of Calabria, University of Azores, and the University of Las Palmas. And we have also two companies with a large experience in this kind of projects and a large experience in entrepreneurial program for capacitation. So why biotech? So biotech is an important sector in these days. It's a transforming different sector, for example, health, food, and environment. And this is a sector, it's an open sector that needs a fresh perspective from different point of view. So with this program, we try to give you practical skills and open an entrepreneurial mindset to turn your ideas in a business. So we are looking for curious people from different degrees, with different experience, with a vocations to go to a business company. So in short, we help you with your ideas to to move to the action. Okay, so we, as I said, we are looking for students and researchers in health, agri-food, marine, environment, or for example, if you are in other area like business or so on, you are welcome to this kind of initiative. We have yes, ask something to to ask to you is the following. So if you can please share this initiative with your classmates or your college, why not try to enroll to this project together, to work together with your college or with your friends in a business initiative. So thank you to you all, and we hope that this experience will be grateful for your all of you. And thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Jose. So yeah, as Maria Jose has already mentioned, please share with anybody you think would be interested in this project. I think it's a great opportunity to learn a lot. Yeah, and now my colleague Ana Belen from Silo, she will tell you a bit more about the project itself and what you will learn during the project.
Okay, thank you, Simona. And thank you everyone to be here with us and to know more about this program. My name is Ana Belén González. I work at Silo in the area of entrepreneurship, innovation and technology, and I am also part of this project. In the next part of the session, I'll give you a quick overview of the program, what it is and what you can get from it. And I hope this will raise your interest in joining this program. So let's start with what is the program. First of all, the most important part is this program is free and it's fully online. That means you don't have to worry about paying fees or trying to fit something into an impossible schedule. The program is made up of a series of online modules that will guide you step by step in building the skills and, even more importantly, the mindset you need to turn your scientific knowledge into something that can make a real impact in the world. And because we know that all of you are already balancing classes, labs, and maybe even jobs, we designed the program to be totally compatible with your commitments. So you'll only need about 4 hours per week, and you can follow it at your own reading, and you can watch a video late at night or go through a module on the weekend. That's completely fine. This program is flexible. The flexibility is the core of this program. So maybe you are thinking, what can I get from this program? So let me share 5 key points. First, you are going to learn about key areas in biotech today, new ideas, technology transfer, and how to start ventures. And it's not just theory. You will see real examples and hear the advice from experts working in the field. Second, you receive an official certificate supported by the IT Higher Education Initiative. This initiative is a European Union body that supports innovation and education. So having their name on your certificate really adds value. So it's something concrete that you can add your CV or include it in your LinkedIn profile. Third, if you come up with an startup idea during the program, that's fine, and it's fantastic because you will have a fast-track access to a follow-up program where you can keep developing this idea with us. Fourth, you'll become part of a European community of students and young researchers. Will not be doing this alone. You'll be connecting with other participants from across Europe and even beyond. And finally, You'll get access to an online networking event where you can meet companies from biotech industry, explore career opportunities, and start building relationships that might open doors in the future. So it's really not only about learning, it's also about connecting and growing your opportunities, not just in the biotech sector, but in other sectors related to biotech. So one of the things I personally find most exciting in this program is that this program is designed to feel real. It's not just abstract concepts. So you'll be working on actual biotech scenarios and practicing how to turn your own ideas into real world solutions. So you'll also have access to recorded interviews with entrepreneurs and industry experts. You will share that will share with us their lessons and even the mistakes they made along the way. I think that is a really important part, and maybe it's different from other programs. So and from this program, from the modules that compose this program, you will find short quizzes to check your progress. But don't worry about this. They are quick, and only they are here to help you to reinforce your learning. And something that I think you really like is you'll have a chat space to share ideas and connect with others in the program, with others around Europe, and maybe you can interact with this participant to share your thoughts, ask for feedback, or even find people who might become your future collaborators. Regarding the training modules that compose the program, there are 11 modules in total that they take you through the entire journey of biotech entrepreneurship. We start with the basics, what is biotechnology and why it matters. From there, we go into from research to opportunity and design thinking and team building modules. So these first modules are about setting the state, making you think differently, and showing you how to work with others. Then from these modules, we move into biotech venture fundamentals, customer discovery, validation, technology transfer, IP strategy. This is where you start to understand how science can actually become a starter. So later you'll explore business model, financial strategy, sustainability, ethics and impact, prototyping, and technical validation. And finally, we cover regulatory pathways, market access, science communication, and pitching. That is very important to get finance for your projects. So by the end, it's not just to have ideas. You'll know how to test them, how to communicate the ideas, and how potentially to bring those ideas to the market. So now, to give you an idea of what's inside these modules, let me share a few examples. For instance, in Module 2, from research to opportunity, we talk about being curious. This means exploring new ideas, taking some risks, and looking outside your own area for inspiration. For example, ask yourself, if you fail that is a problem. What bold idea would you try if you don't have fear to have a mistake? That way of thinking is often the first step for innovation. So, for example, in Module 6, Technology Transfer and IP Strategy, that is a really important part in biotechnology. We talk about working with your technology transfer office. Many students think you only go to the technology transfer office at the end when you want a patent, but in fact they can be your partners from the start, helping you with users, markets, and strategies. So this module is about seeing these offices in a new way as a real support for your ideas. And this program is not just about modules. To make things more engaging, we have included in the program a series of pre-recorded interviews that you can watch anytime. You'll hear from people like Manuel Luque, co-founder of Rethink Medical, Susanna Tomskielska, a researcher in health innovation from University of the Azores, and Rodrigo de Pablo, CEO of BioReplica. They'll share their personal experience, what inspired them to be involved in a startup or in researching in biotechnology, the problems they faced, and what they learning during the journey. And we'll also hear from other aspects such as Jesus Candon, Senior Manager at Silo, Eli Rodriguez from the Knowledge Transfer Office at the University of Las Palmas, and for example, Duarte Tiago, Professor of Biotechnology in the Azores University. These are some examples of people that will join us for the interviews. These interviews are a chance for you to hear advice directly from people who are working in this field every day. So, to finish this part of the program, I'd like to highlight the international side of this program. We are bringing together participants from at least from 9 different European countries, what means you'll be part of an international learning environment. But it doesn't stop there. We are also participants joining from places as far as Mexico, Singapore, Uruguay, Colombia. You'll have monthly networking events and a chat to connect with them. It's a chance to build your network, share ideas, and even start new projects together. So by the end of this program, will not just have new skill, you'll also have a network of contacts from Europe and beyond that we think that is one of the most interesting part of this program. No? Well, this is the full picture of the program. And we hope you like it and you decide to join us. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Ana Belén. And now I give turn to Rodrigo Duarte, innovation consultant from Silo, who will tell you a bit more about more practical part of the whole program and the next steps.
Hi everyone, I'm Rodrigo. It's a pleasure to be here with you today and to tell you a bit more about the practical information of the program. So the program will be online, as my colleagues mentioned, and it will be on the campus virtual platform. So it's a platform based on Moodle, and it's very user-friendly and easy to use. It might be similar to other platforms that you have at your own university. Some things that are very special about this platform It allows flexible learning, so you can go at your own pace when it comes to doing the activities of the course. It allows the communication that my colleagues were also mentioning, talking with other participants, asking questions. You can watch the pre-recorded interviews whenever you would like, and you will receive a certification once you finish the course. Now, in order to get you onboarded on this platform, we are preparing an onboarding document that we'll be sending to you next week, so that by the 1st of October, you are ready to start the course. The 1st of October, you already have access to the materials, can go through the presentations, interview. So we'll be sending you this email later next week to make sure that you know all the steps that are necessary to onboard on the platform. Now, this is a question that I'm sure all of you participants have. What are the requirements to complete the course? Well, you'll need to do at least 90% of the course activities. For the quizzes that we have at the end of each module, you need to complete at least 10 of this 11. And these quizzes are really a self-assessment. These are not, let's say, an exam quiz. It's a very simple quiz for us to see that you were able to learn the knowledge from that module. And you need to score a 75% on each quiz. You can retake the quizzes as much as you'd like. So as we've said before, there will be a certificate available for all of you participants that finish the course before December 31st. And as I said, you'll need to respond at least 10 of the quizzes. Now, if you don't finish the course before the end of December, that will be a shame, because probably you won't be able to receive a certificate. So it's really important that you try to finish by the end of December. Now, most of you are probably already registered, but for those of you that have decided to join this info call, thinking about if they should join the course, you can go to biotechproject.eu/training, and it's a very simple registration process. You put your name, university, your nationality, and you'll be registered in the course. The deadline for registration is 30th of September, but we'll accept late registrations. So what's next? I'm sure you have this question. So the course will start on the 1st of October, and you'll be able from that point on to do the activities. By 31st of December, you should be able to have finished the course. Now, as my colleague Belen mentioned before, there is this follow-up program for those of you that already have an idea in a more developed stage that we'll have, although it's still to be confirmed when this will happen. You'll have a sort of early access to it. At the same time, we are planning an event for the first semester of 2026. Now, this will be an event where you get the opportunity to connect with companies from the industry, connect with your peers, and also find out what kind of careers could be interesting for you. So all packaged in one big event. So for sure, you don't want to miss this opportunity. So taking a step back, if you are curious about the entrepreneurial journey, if you have ideas you want to turn into a business with a friend, if you want to explore how innovation can enhance your research, this is the program for you. Join us, tell your friends, and don't miss this opportunity. So we like to thank you, myself, Rodrigo, and also Simona. We are responding to any questions that you have at training@biotech/project.eu. And you can also find our website at biotech/project.eu. This presentation, as well as the recording, will be also uploaded on the website if you'd like to see it at a later stage.
Thank you, Rodrigo. So yeah, we actually managed to go through the whole content faster than planned, but I think that's great. Time efficiency, it's very important. And basically, these are the questions that we got on the chat. Some of them we have already answered during the presentation. Yeah, so the presentation and session will be published. So it will be published on the official website of the program, which is biotechproject.eu. This is actually the same website that you used to enroll into the program, right? The second question that we got, will you provide a participant certificate? So as Rodrigo already tackled a bit this question, all of you will get a certificate if you finish the program before the 31st of December. The third question that we got is actually a very specific. Does this course include in vitro cultures technique? I think Rodrigo knows a bit more about the topics that we tackle on the project, but the project is aimed at venture development. So we won't specifically go into details on in vitro techniques and all of that, but I'm sure that during this project you can learn a lot how to apply these techniques in real life and in building your own project, in building your own venture. Yes, Rodrigo, maybe you want to add something to what I just said.
No, you answered perfectly, Simona.
Okay, thank you. And I see there is another one question. Give me a second just to go through it. Evidence once I finish. So yeah, I see there is one question regarding the peer chat. Yes, we will have a peer chat where you will be able to share your experience and chat with each other and network and share the ideas. And then what expect the follow-up program mentioned the follow-up program. So we still can't confirm to you 100%, but there is a plan to do a follow-up program for those who have a more concrete idea about the venture itself. So for example, if you finish this program and then you have a more specific idea about how you want to build your venture, your business, we will be doing some mentoring activities, and this is going to be the next project. But as I mentioned, it's still not confirmed 100%, but we hope that it will really happen, and that would be really useful for all of you. And because of the fact that you participated in this program, you will get kind of the fast track to get into that program. Very interesting. Thank you. Okay, so actually we went through everything way faster than we expected. Once again, thank you very much for your participation. And once again, to repeat on the most important part, if you still haven't enrolled in the program, please do that. We would love to have you here and also share it with everybody you know that who could be interested in the project. And also the last thing, if you have any questions, doubts, any comments, just write to us on the email. Rodrigo, maybe we can share the email also in the chat so everybody would have it on hand. And me and Rodrigo, we will try to answer you as quickly as possible and make everything very clear. Thank you very much and have a great afternoon.